If you're an IT professional, then you need to hear this. Hey everyone, today we're diving into the world of AWS, specifically high availability and disaster recovery. These are super important concepts, especially if you rely on your applications or data being accessible all the time. Imagine your website crashes, or even worse, you lose important data. No one wants that. High availability, or HA, is all about making sure your applications are up and running, like almost 100% of the time. Think of it like having a backup generator for your house. If the power goes out, boom, the generator kicks in and you're good to go. Then we have disaster recovery, or doctor, this one's for those oh crap moments when something really bad happens, like a natural disaster taking out an entire data center. DR is your plan to get back on your feet and recover your data. We're going to break down both HA and DR, look at the key differences, and give you some tips on how to use them together to make your AWS environment super resilient. Stick around and let's make sure your data is safe and sound. Please like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. All right, let's talk about high availability in AWS. The goal here is to minimize downtime. We want our applications and services to be accessible almost all the time. Think about a popular website like, say, Amazon. They can't afford to have their website down, even for a few minutes. That's where HA comes in. So how do we achieve HA in AWS? Well, AWS gives us a bunch of tools. One way is to use multiple servers or instances. Instead of running your application on just one server, you run it on two or more. If one server fails, the others keep things running. It's like having multiple engines on an airplane. Another tool is load balancing. Imagine a ton of people trying to access your website at the same time. A load balancer distributes the traffic across multiple servers, preventing any single server from getting overloaded. And don't forget about auto-scaling. This amazing feature automatically adjusts the number of servers based on demand. So if you suddenly get a surge in traffic, auto-scaling spins up more servers to handle the load. Pretty cool, right? Now, let's talk about disaster recovery, or Dr. DR is all about planning for the worst-case scenario. What happens if an entire AWS region goes down, like a massive earthquake or something? In a DR situation, we need to be able to recover our data and get our applications back up and running in a different region. This involves having a solid backup and recovery strategy. AWS provides services like AWS Backup and AWS Disaster Recovery that make it easier to manage backups and automate recovery processes. It's like having a spare tire and jack in your car. You hope you never have to use them, but you're glad you have them if you need them. But DR is more than just backups. It's also about having a well-defined plan. Who's responsible for what? What steps need to be taken? How do we communicate with our customers? Having a solid DR plan can be the difference between a minor inconvenience and a major disaster for your business. So don't neglect it. Okay, so we've talked about HA and DR separately, but the real magic happens when you combine them. It's like having a super resilient shield, protecting your applications and data. You see, HA takes care of those everyday hiccups like server failures. DR, on the other hand, is there for those catastrophic events. Think of it like this. SHA keeps your car running smoothly on a daily basis. DR is your backup plan if your car breaks down completely and you need to get a new one. The key is to implement HA within a region and then establish DR across regions. So you have multiple layers of redundancy. And don't forget about testing. Regularly test your HA and DR solutions to make sure they're working as expected. You don't want to wait for a real disaster to find out that your backups are corrupted or your recovery plan is out of date. That's it for today, everyone. Remember, HA and DR are essential for any business running on AWS. So make sure you have a plan and test it regularly. Stay safe out there. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content.